Welcome to the Writer's Life, a place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, or you get the truth about the writer's life. Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button. The bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on one single exciting video, the last one for 2023. Go to vinsandry.com, grab some of the new thrillers, some of the old ones, some of the not so old. I need to update some of the available at information under the books, because I am now beginning to sell direct on Google Play, Google Books, which I think will be good. It's going to take a little time to catch some traction there. I was trying to do it through Publish Drive, but for some reason, Publish Drive's having trouble connecting with Google, and it's much easier just going directly to them. And I make 10% more, plus I become an affiliate. There's another 7%, so 17% is nothing to sneeze at, if you know what I mean. So anyone who's interested, doesn't want to go to the Zon or any of those things, you can soon go to Google Play or Google Books to get the entire Chase Baker series, starting with that, and then I'll be putting all the series up there. So like, you got to give me some time, because there's like let's see, I got like 60 traditional books, so it's gonna be like 100 books up there eventually, something like that. 80 or 90, including brand new stuff. So like, it's gonna take a couple of months to get everything up there. And I'm also propagating several other platforms, and so I'm going to be like in so many different countries now, just all over the place. Because I think Google doesn't do that great in the States. It's in 77 countries. So, between that and Draft Digital and Amazon itself, but Amazon only goes to like 14 countries. So, I'll be hitting the entire world. It's Andrew the Globalist. Not. Anyway, I am sort of I love the globe. I love to travel. I love different cultures. All that stuff. But a globalist I am not, politically speaking. Anyway, that's not what this is about. So this is the last day, like I said, last broadcast. Gonna try to up this game a little bit next year, meaning tomorrow. I need like a decent mic, one of those ones that hangs down, it looks cool. That's what I need. One of those babies. Even if it doesn't work, just the look of it, Anyway, interesting thing happened this weekend. I had a bargain booksy for a title that used to be Orchard Grove. I changed the title in this one to, what the hell did I change it to? Oh my God. The evil, a touch of evil, or something like that. Wow, must be a great title, huh? I can't even remember it. Yeah. Hang on, I just woke up from a nap, so bear with me, will you? Yeah, Touch of Evil. I don't know why that should be so hard to remember. I hope I'm not like Bruce Willising or Joe Bidening. It's the Bidening. Listen, Jack. The border's secure. Anyway, it used to be Orchard Grove. I changed it to A Touch of Evil because I think that resonates more than Orchard Grove, which resonates for me because I used to live on a street called Orchard Grove. So I changed it. And I didn't think you know, for the masses, people would be like, what the fuck does that mean? You know, I mean, it sounds cool. It sounds cute, but A Touch of Evil really captures the spirit of the book. So anyway, that book, while it had done okay with the original publisher, it was just languishing at this point, and I wasn't earning any money on it. So luckily, the owners of that company were gracious enough to give me my rights back to everything. After I hemmed and hawed and bitched and moaned, which I tend to do, like I get myself in these like, what I should say I tended to do towards the end of my fully traditional career, which that's my past. I'm almost fully embracing the independent um, independent media these days, as you know, the Independent Network Society, um, which is just going crazy, absolutely going crazy. And I'm so glad that I'm here at this point in time for this and still young enough to be able to enjoy it and to contribute to it, because the corporate monsters um, have gone woke and they are going broke. For instance, I don't know who it is, must be somewhat famous, but some tranny got like $6 million for a book that Macmillan published. I think could be Macmillan, or did Macmillan do Poopy Pants Biden's book? I don't know, whatever. Um, and they've only sold 68,000 copies of it. Go figure. You know, keep it up. Keep it up with the diversity hires. Keep it up with the sensitivity readers. Keep it all up. You're just going to destroy yourself from within. I hope they do. Anyway, because I'm having fun, and a lot of my contemporaries are having fun too, and paying the bills. Um, this year, I plan on doing more than paying my bills. Plan on really scaling up. But anyway, to get back to my original point, without ranting, that book, because it was with another publisher and not my own Barra Media company, it was going nowhere, and they don't care. I mean, it's on a spreadsheet, and if they can declare a loss for the year, that's a win for them. So I got my rights back, and lo and behold, I got it back on the bestseller list, one of the bestseller Amazon bestseller lists. Now you're like, oh wow, good for you, Vin. Great, crack the champagne. No, because it's no big deal. It really isn't a big deal. I think on Saturday it sold like 40 copies, but that's great. That's 40 more than it would have sold with them in a year. Um, but the importance about being on those bestseller lists is that you get visibility again. And this book's got a great new cover. The old cover wasn't very good, in my opinion. I mean, they tried, but it was I didn't like it very much. But I think new cover, new title. It's been re-edited. The editing from the last book was not good, but everything is good to go now with this book, and it's going to sell for me consistently every single month from now on. And let's see, I invested I don't know how much I invested in the republication, but I'm already in the black, so I'm all set with that book. All I got to do is push it maybe 2 or 3 times a year with a bargain booksy, or who knows, maybe a BookBub, and I get almost all the royalties. I'm completely wide, so it's a brand new. 2024 doesn't represent just another year, another new year. Like, my publishing model has completely changed, compared to just 2 years ago. It has completely changed, and that's from all the hard work I did last year, publishing something like Gold Patrol. Hang on I have a comment I want to read, but hang on one second. I think last year I published something like 20 novels, another 10 novellas, and I don't know how many short stories. At the same time, I published like 270 articles, ranging anywhere between 750 and 1,250 words. Now, do the math. It's got to be in the millions of consumable words. And when I say consumable, these are words that I make money off of, not like Facebook posts or, well, I'm not on Facebook right now, but or anything, like text or anything that nonsense. But so that last year was extremely busy. Aside from 3 weeks in Egypt, um, and however much time I spent in Italy, no, in Italy, I worked all the time too. But aside from the 3 weeks in Egypt, I worked every day, every single day. Again, it's not work. This is what I would do for fun. So aside from skiing or fishing and working out, stuff like that. Um, so it was a hell of a year, and I was determined to start making that transition. This was part of it. Improving the writer's life, moving to Substack, um, and Substack is going okay so far. I think I have maybe, I don't know, 20 paid memberships so far. Some people pay like $40. Some people have paid like $120. Some people have paid just $5. Anything is fine. Whatever you want to do. And tons of free subscribers, of course, whatever. But that's another thing going to up next year is more fiction there, more new fiction for paid subscribers. So stuff like that. Anyway, it's all about scale. This year was all about like creating. That next year's all going to be about scaling up. Let's see what Gold Patrol has to say. Hi, Mary. I know this person very well. Visibility is key in any business, but especially yours. Great job in your podcast and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. See, for me, the New Year actually doesn't, technically speaking, the New Year doesn't mean that much for me at this point, other than I'm not about to go out and have a beer later. This is the one day out of the year I don't go out. Because first of all, there's a lot of drunk drivers out there. Watch yourself. If you're driving, watch it. A lot of police out there, thank God, I hope. And second of all, most places are closed anyway. So there you go. In fact, I'm just going to cook some food and watch a couple movies, read something, and later on hit the hay. But my year was over 2 months ago. I've been working for 2024 for 2 months now because all our royalties as independents are traditionally speaking are delayed anywhere from 2 to 3 months to 6 months. So I've been in 2024 for 2 months now. My year is already 2 months over. I got 10 months to go. Yeah, 10 months to go. So anyway, it was just a great feeling on Saturday, just a personal thing, but I wanted to stress this to you. If you have titles that are tied up with a publisher and you feel as though they're not getting the attention, those titles are not getting the attention they deserve, do your best to get the rights back, even if you have to get a lawyer involved, because they're not doing any good. It's just, you're not making money off of them. And this is, sure, we love to write, but we also like to make money from our efforts, right? We like to keep the lights on. So, and from my point of view, I am no longer going to be like, how should I put this delicately? I'm not going to jerk the chain of any publishers from this point on, other than when I work with Down and Out. I like those guys a lot, and I like doing a book with them or two a year. Last year, I did almost a book a month with them. I think I ended up doing like 9 books with them. I promised them a book a month, but it ended up being about 9, maybe 10. And so I sort of delivered. It didn't quite make the 12, but it was close. And but again, much as I love working with them, I just don't reap the benefits, the royalties that I would otherwise get through my Bear Media company. And not a knock against them, because in terms of fiction, who am I reading right now? I just go from one down and out author to the other. and they have a ton of books, so I'm going to be reading them for a long time. But I also read some nonfiction too, whatever. Anyway, all right, that's it for the year. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves tonight, whatever the hell you're going to do. I hope you. I should have gotten some lobsters, damn it. I didn't even think about it. I woke up this morning, to me, it was just another day. It was like, grab my coffee, an English muffin, go to work. I didn't even think about it until later on. I was like, oh, it's like New Year's Eve, right? I should have gotten some lobsters. Maybe I still can. I don't know. I think I'll make a call. All right. That's it. That's all I got. See you guys next year. And don't forget, ciao, ciao.